Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Triple E detected in New Hampshire mosquitoes for first time this year. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Mike Cronin.
Dr. Robert Marshall and the team at Aesthetic Dental Center are proud to offer Invisalign, the popular clear alternative to braces that is changing people's lives.
At Aesthetic Dental, I've had the Invisalign procedure done. I really enjoy coming to Aesthetic Dental, and they just make it really simple. I'm extremely happy with my decision to get Invisalign.
This month only, get $500 off an Invisalign procedure at Aesthetic Dental Center. Call Aesthetic Dental Center at 603-224-1743 or visit aestheticdentalcenter.com.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye. At the Sandown Board of Selectmen meeting tonight, it's a no-brainer. The town will spray for mosquitoes after learning Triple E was detected.
It's tough this time of year because you think that it's over until you slap one of them.
Mosquitoes collected last week in Sandown and Newton tested positive for the disease. The state says it's not unusual, but it is something to be aware of. Like the West Nile virus, Triple E can cause flu-like symptoms, and in severe cases, it does have a higher death rate than West Nile.
Now is a high risk time of the year for these types of infections, so people should be using insect repellent. They should be wearing long sleeve shirts and long pants when they go outside.
So far this year, New Hampshire hasn't seen any cases in humans, but that threat remains. Because of upcoming rain, spraying in Sandown won't happen until later this week. It'll take 2 hard frosts to kill off the mosquitoes.
The school board is reacting to it very well, too, by sending that notice home to all the parents, giving the parents the option of letting the kids stay in school during recess if they feel uncomfortable being outside. And we're always cautioning our kids through recreation and through the town, use mosquito spray.
Tonight, it's not clear what action Newton will take, but we are told that several neighboring towns are considering spraying. Reporting live in Sandown, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Woman killed in Marshfield shooting. Police search for estranged husband. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Check this out. One room of beautiful North American hardwood flooring installed for just $9.99. That's right, and this isn't just any hardwood. This is genuine Armstrong hardwood, the most trusted name in flooring. Call National Floors Direct at 888-400-FLOOR.
Police still have not found the victim's estranged husband. We will show you his photo again. This is 47-year-old Alan Warner. Police are desperately trying to find him right now. They say he took off in a gray 2013 Corolla with plate number 4FSZ80. Now, police tell us that the victim herself called 911, reporting that her soon-to-be ex-husband was chasing her down 3A this afternoon. When officers arrived, they say they found her suffering from a gunshot wound. Now, initial reports from police were that he took off into the woods, which prompted a lockdown in this area, but they now believe he is long gone, driving off in that car.
There were 2 vehicles involved. Yes, he subsequently left in one vehicle. The other vehicle that the victim in the case was in is being processed right now by the state police, and that's still part of the investigation. He is to be considered armed and dangerous. If anybody comes in contact with him, please call 911 immediately. Do not approach him.
So plenty of concern tonight among law enforcement after this deadly confrontation tonight. Much of this area has been shut down for the night, but again, police say this man they are looking for has left the area, and they are now in the process of reopening all of these roadways. We're in Marshfield tonight. John Atwater, WCVB News Center 5.
And our coverage continues right now. Students are safe tonight after being locked in Marshfield High School as a precaution. Mary Saladna is there with the anxious parents tonight.
And some anxious parents, surprised students, and some very nervous neighbors.
A very, very strange night, a little bit scary.
A strange night marked by officers, guns drawn, in front of Marshfield High School. Inside, the girls' volleyball game had just ended.
We were rushed into the locker room, all of the student athletes that were at the game. And we started getting texts from our friends and family just saying, like, are you guys okay? Are you safe? And that's kind of when it became real.
Outside, police were posted all over the school grounds and searched from the air. The gunman had reportedly run into the nearby woods. Police crews fanned out to search the residential neighborhood just beyond.
We could see where the police had their guns on. They were definitely active. Something was going on. And then when I found out there was an active shooter later on, through other people, that's when I knew we need to leave.
Doreen Delvecchio took her 5 kids and pets and got out.
I will not go home because I don't want to be there if somebody were to try to get in and become a hostage situation.
While students and parents hunkered down in the high school auditorium, state and local law enforcement continued to search, finally allowing the visiting Duxbury volleyball team to board a bus and leave with a police escort.
They handled it very calmly. They gave us information.
So a tension-filled night for a lot of people. Neighbors who chose to remain in their homes were told to lock the doors and stay inside. In Marshfield, I'm Mary Saladna, WCVB News Center 5.
Mary, thank you.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we will keep you updated on that story if we get new information into our newsroom. Maine, D.C. protests urge Susan Collins to oppose Kavanaugh. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Introducing the Saco and Biddeford Savings Community Debit Card Program. Every time you swipe, SBSI will donate to our local schools' nutrition programs. It's free, it's easy, so switch.
Hey Joe, yeah, there's some demonstrators here, probably about 24 folks, mostly women, and we're told that this group includes some survivors of sexual assault. They're here to protest and get the message to Senator Collins that they think Judge Kavanaugh should be a no vote in her perspective. There was also some protests in D.C. today. Let's show you some video of that. This is the scene outside of Senator Collins' office in Washington. She is down there right now. She is not here in Portland. A pretty big crowd outside of her office in the nation's capital. We're also told there were reports of some arrests down there, so certainly these groups are trying hard to lobby the senator. Of course, there was the initial accusation from the California woman, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, about alleged sexual assault that happened when Kavanaugh was in high school. And of course, over the weekend, developments to this story. Another woman, a second woman, came forward and made allegations of sexual assault dating back to the time the two of them were in college together at Yale. So a new turn to this story. Senator Collins has said she wants to hear from Dr. Ford. We have not heard from Senator Collins since the second accuser has come forward over the weekend. We're going to be here and follow this group as they go upstairs across the street to the senator's office. We'll have the full story coming up tonight, first at 4. For now, live in Portland, Paul Merrill, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. China reveals its new party line. We're trying to save the world from the U.S. China hit out against the U.S. in a 71-page paper accusing President Donald Trump's administration of trade bullism practices that have become the greatest source of uncertainty and risk for the recovery of the global economy. Kavanaugh mocked by late-night host over Varginity social calendar. Comedians mocked Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh on Monday after he discussed his virginity and claimed a decades-old social calendar would help to extricate him from sexual assault allegations. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye.